Okay, guys, this is a reaction video that I think some of you guys need to hear. Follow along.
Hey, you watching, man? Right now, you're watching DC Born Rob on YouTube.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thanks for watching. My name is DC Born Rob, also known as DC Rob. I ran across this young lady, I guess, I don't know, a couple of months ago. She said some things I was like, whoa. It was like, has Kevin Samuels been reincarnated in a female? I think maybe a lot of women may understand this. Not too many would tell you though. But I feel like from talking to you guys, from getting the comments and back and forth, I know some of you guys need to hear what she's about to say. But before I even jump into this one, I want to say praise goodness, because this morning I got good news. It's like, what is it, 6:30 in the morning right now. For some reason, I don't sleep the same. I get up early. But I got good news for most of you who've been watching me and communicate with me on a regular basis. Know that I went out of town about a month and a half ago. I went home to DC to be with a friend of mine that had a medical procedure done. Well, he just took his blood test yesterday, and man, I can't tell you. Today is a good day. You got a clean bill of health and all is good. This is my oldest friend since 14. Remember, I'm 60. So that's a long time for a friend. So let me say that prayer and good vibes work. So thank you for everybody who sent the good vibes. But back to this video. This young lady's name is Rivah. Her channel is called Rivah TV. You have to hear her. You have to hear what she's got to say. She's going to be talking to some of you guys this morning. And I know this because, again, we talk there. I know what you guys, not all of you guys, some of you guys just go down for the girls, go down for the weekend and come right back. But some of you guys go down there to get away. Okay. I know this. And some of you guys have been through some traumatic relationships with women. I'm talking to somebody right now. Anyway, guys, some of you guys need to hear this. So let's check this out together.
Men don't want to marry anymore because the risk outweighs the benefits. There's a risk that comes with marriage that essentially only benefits a woman. A man marries you and can only hope that one day you don't wake up and say, I feel like I don't love you anymore and I want to leave and you can't do anything about it. According to ASA, 70 to 80% of divorces are initiated by women. Among college-educated women, it jumps to 90%. You know what's crazy? I mean, a lot of us women don't have anything a man actually wants that we can bring to the table. Men don't want to marry anymore because the risk outweighs the benefits. There's a risk that comes with marriage that essentially only benefits a woman. A man marries you and can only hope that one day you don't wake up and say, I feel like I don't love you anymore and I want to leave and you can't do anything about it. According to ASA, 70 to 80% of divorces are initiated by women. Among college-educated women, it jumps to 90%. You know what's crazy? I mean, a lot of us women don't have anything a man actually wants that we can bring to the table.
Let me tell you something, okay? This is something that these are the conversations that we have constantly within this space. And the thing is, right? I don't understand why a lot of women have a hard time comprehending why men don't want to get married. Okay. She said a lot. She said a lot when it comes to the percentage, as well as a lot of women not bringing a lot of things to the table. And I'm going to expound upon that. You see, a lot of these women that get into these relationships, they have the audacity of wanting to leave with this. I want to leave with this. I want to leave with that. And how come nobody talks about the fact that a lot of the ways that the women end up being, or the growth that the women have after being in the relationship, they end up being a person after all this time that that this man has invested in them, that this man has helped structure their lives, that this man has led them, supported them so that they can grow and evolve. And once they feel like they have, quote unquote, arrived, all of a sudden, they don't need this man anymore. All of a sudden, there's a stranger in my house. Took a while to figure out, and you got to get out of here. All of a sudden. That's why when she said it jumps to 90% when it's college educated women, I'm not surprised. Because women who are college educated, women who got a plaque on the wall, they feel so high and mighty about themselves when they go to their job where that plaque is used, where they're sometimes referred to as the name on that degree. It gets to their head and it makes them feel like they're so empowered that, I don't need this, I don't need that. I've heard so many times, so many women who are nurses or doctors or whatever, and when they get their degree, they put their maiden name on it, even if they're married. And what's the reasoning behind that? Because they say, I'm the doctor, not my husband, not him. I'm representing my last name. It's like a competitive nature that all of a sudden comes out. With us, okay? I'm talking about majority of our women. They can't stand to put his name on it because that's my achievement, not yours. How dare you even ask me to do something like that? But when it was a sleepless nights and you didn't know if you could do it anymore, who was supporting you? When you, were unsure where to go and what to do, and you had a hard time and you had a phone call to make and somebody to sit down and talk you through it, who'd you call? Who was there for you? Who told you, no, I don't think you should do this. I think you should do that. No, you know what? You should get some rest. You should do this. The arrogance is baffling to me because it's so quickly that women forget how much they need their man. And you know what's interesting? A lot of these women file for divorce, right? But here's the okie doke. The okie doke is a lot of these women file for divorce from their man because they said they could do it all. I don't need him. I'm bad all by myself. And they feel good instantly, right? But you see, as months go down the line, you know who's going to be more hurt from that situation? It's not going to be the man. When the rug is pulled from under his feet, more times than not, initially, he's going to feel shocked. He's going to feel out of place because he wasn't expecting it. But he's going to get over it. And there's definitely going to be somebody else. But you see, when women talk about, I don't need him, I could do it all myself. I was just doing this and I was just doing that. Once that little arrogant phase or them feeling themselves, they have the house to themselves, they have this. Once all that stuff wears off, all of a sudden when reality sets in, oh wait, I need somebody to help me with this. Oh wait, I need somebody to do this. All of a sudden they start remembering all of the things that their husband did, even though they said he didn't do nothing. It's ironic. It's ironic. When it comes to family court, when it comes to the laws, when it comes to, children and families and mothers and fathers, a lot of the times the court systems bend towards the mother. Right? We know that.
Listen.
A lot of times they bend towards the mother. They favor the mother. They're more in support of her. And even if the court does not do that, a lot of the mothers who are bitter love to manipulate their children's mindset to bend towards her. So either way, she's going to make sure that there's a divot between the relationship with those children and their father. If the court doesn't do it, she'll do it. Some way, somehow, so she can have them troops on her side. And it's awful. So imagine a man who builds an entire life structure with this woman. Right? He thought she was a great catch. He thought she was well suited. He followed all the instructions. He courted her. Okay. He done asked her parents. He done got down on one knee. He asked her where she wanted to buy a house. They bought the house in that area. He supported her through her own endeavors. She supported him. They start having children. They're making all this progress. Now they're in that space of like comfort. They're just raising kids. And all of a sudden she gets bored. Because this is the most common reason why women get married. Because, the spark is gone. I just don't feel that thing anymore. One day she just gets bored and his entire life is changed. Now he got to move out of the house that he was comfortable in already. Now he got to see his kids whenever a court system said that he's allowed to.
Or not see him at all.
All the time.
Or not see him at all.
Now he has somebody who's trying to come for all of the wealth and the money that he has. Now it's time to split assets, and now that's when the clause come out over him following the guidelines. Men are waking up about these guidelines because now I need to vet you properly. Now I need to see what you actually bring to the table, which, as this woman said, a lot of women aren't bringing nothing. They think kitty is enough, and it's not. It's not enough. Cooking is not even enough. Cleaning is not even enough. Because a lot of y'all not bringing respect, honor, support. A lot of y'all not bringing nothing. You're bringing the bare minimum of an adult. Adult qualities. But what it takes to make a relationship succeed, you're not bringing that. So now men are like, I need to really fully examine you. I need to really see who you are. I need to see how you act when you get mad. I need to see how you act when things don't go your way. We're going to have to date a little bit longer.
And it still don't matter. They can change
see
later.
You and really
they will change later.
Every type of situation that we can get into to make sure that you are the right candidate. So I know that I can trust myself with you. And trust that one day a light switch not going to go off and you're just going to flip the script. And I'm going to be out on the street and you're going to be in the house that I helped you get.
She's talking to some of you guys. She's talking to some of you.
That I provided for you even. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Because when things go left, it affects men way more. Like I said, it affects men way more initially. Eventually, he's going to be all right. But we always see them women, oh, well, maybe I made a mistake. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Another thing is, another reason why men don't want to get married too is because most of the time that they're in a relationship, after a while, they end up with a stranger in their house. The person that they dated and were with, the person who was willing to, roll over in the middle of the night, the person who was willing to cooperate, the person who was happy all the time and jovial and seemed like the fun person, all of a sudden that person disappeared. And it's funny because a lot of women, they beg for marriage. Oh, we've been together for this amount of time. Like, it's time for us to get married. Or, oh, so-and-so's getting married and this person's getting married. And I always thought at this age I would be married. And so we need to be married. You need to marry me. Prove your love to me. Prove your commitment to me. Put a ring on my finger. I'm not just going to be no girlfriend. I'm not going to be shacking up. They have all these things and then they're the first ones to run. They're the first ones to say, well, maybe we shouldn't do this anymore. Maybe we shouldn't be together. The first ones after they're the ones who beg for it. It's usually the men that are like, all right, calm down. We can work this out. We can get through this. And they're not even the ones who initiated it. They're not even the ones who were asking for it. The woman was asking for it. And usually it's the men that are standing in the pain. Why you going through your attitude adjustments? Why you going through your mood swings? Why you going through, you trying to find yourself within the relationship? Usually it's the man standing right there looking at you like, whenever you're ready, I'm right here, still supporting you, still down for you. I didn't change. You changed. Women are constantly evolving, and a lot of the reason is because a lot of them are constantly finding new friend groups, constantly trying to find ways to feel, younger or feel a certain way. And so they're constantly outside and searching. And when they're outside and constantly searching, whether it's at work, on social media, or trying to keep up with certain things and trying to keep up with their youth and all these things, they're constantly changing.
Facebook,
men are more
Instagram,
constant and
friends,
level-headed.
Cousins, sisters.
Okay. Usually what you see, that's what you get. Whatever you and your man had a problem with day one, usually that's what the problem is in 50 years.
There you go.
Honestly. Women are constantly like a roller coaster. And your man just sitting there watch you. Noticing all the changes that you're making. And it's sad. It's really sad. Because a lot of men, turn into, they turn cold and hurt. And a lot of good men are not wanting to get married and not wanting to be in relationships because of a lot of these other women have, hardened their hearts.
Amen. Amen.
Because they put themselves on the line for somebody to just pull the rug from under their feet and change their perspective about all women. Because this woman was supposed to be special, and this woman they would have never expected this stuff from. So if she did it, what would you do? It's sad. It's really sad. And believe me, I'm sure if we ask men, there's a list. There will be a long list of reasons why men don't want to get married. And I completely understand. I want to know you guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and hit that post notification bell so you can be notified every time that I post.
Okay, guys, so I'm going to end it there, but you need to get over and see her. It's Rivah TV. I'll make sure that there's a link in the description of this video. I left her a brief message. I'll probably try to send her an email too, just to let her know that I'm using fair use again to react to her reaction video. But man, you guys got to get over and check her out. I have not found anybody since Kevin Samuels that has been a man's advocate. We just don't have that. But one thing about Kevin Samuels, I wish I had listened to him when he was alive, but he always stood up for, he did not allow anybody to say anything negative about a man. Just no, don't. He would nope, he'd cut you off. He would not allow that. We actually had an advocate. We lost something big right there. But this young lady, to hear it coming out of a woman's voice, she's talking to somebody. She's partially talking to me, but she's talking to somebody. I know you guys, and I'm not going to comment on what she's saying, but I'll see you in the comment section here. Get over and subscribe to her. Give her a like. Please do that. Likes cost nothing, guys. It's, I had this conversation with my mom. Just go click. You just touch the screen. Just like you touched it to watch the video, you hit like. It's easy. And it helps more people get to see the video. Otherwise, you know how many YouTubers I think don't continue on? I would say 99% don't make it because they just quit. They get tired of it. They get frustrated. There's algorithm, there's keywords, there's descriptions, there's titles, there's caps, there's non-caps, there's hashtags, there's a lot to it. So give this young lady a like. Even if you don't give this video a like, give her a like, and I'll see you in the description, guys. Be safe. Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below. If you're in Medellin and you need dental work done, from a basic cleaning to major reconstructive surgery, come see my guy, Dr. Carlos Maury. Contact information in the description below. Join me on social media. I am DC Born Rob Official on Instagram. I am DC Born Rob Official 1 on TikTok. I am DC Born Rob O on Twitter. Don't be like this guy right here.
You're just so stupid. I had to send you a video to let you know you're so stupid.
That's right. Don't be like this guy right here. Join me on social media.
Dating in Colombia can be confusing for foreign men. Plus, dating in Colombia can be outright dangerous. With ChicaCheck, you can date with confidence by screening your date first for past issues. Visit ChicaCheck.co and create your free account today.